Fishing is awesome. It's so much fun.
Woo! There it is. It's dry. Oh, it's on this one. Look at them all jumping. Woo! Chuck, you are the best. You are the best. Get me back out. This is fun. Woo-hoo!
Just like that.
Oh,
Fantastic.
great.
Fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
That a girl. That a girl. That a girl.
Woo!
Nice.
I caught the biggest fish on the whole boat, more than all the men.
Fishing's fun. It's a lot of fun, especially when you're catching. It's really exciting to hear those lines go out and reeling it in. I really like that part.
Today's trip was awesome. This is one of the best fishing trips I've ever been on.
Why do people like fishing? Fishing is one of the few sports where you can have absolute excitement, you can have serene peacefulness, you can have time to bond with your family and friends, especially in a boat where you're encapsulated and apart from the rest of the world. You can have the experience of watching a sailfish leap from the bottom of the ocean and splash and shake, and then a shark can chase them and you can see all that. Just watching a big ball of bait bust off the surface of the water is just an amazing experience, and you never really know what's going to happen when you're fishing or what you're going to catch.
The reason why I got into this was I don't want to just be the one driving the boat. I want to be the one that's back there fishing, learning, knowing how, perfecting my techniques. I don't want to just steer the boat this way or that way. I want to be steering the fish into the boat.
For me personally, I enjoy doing it myself, for one, and I don't want to have to depend on my husband to do everything for me and just hold the rod. I want to take part in it, the whole experience.
The thing about fishing is no matter what size you are, it's not hard, it's easy. I mean, you just have to learn the techniques, how to hold the rod, how to hold, to reel the reel. It's very easy. You can learn simply and use different parts of your body and put the weight to where you can bring in the fish.
It is a lot of fun. Plus, it's an opportunity to spend time with friends and family. And it's just an opportunity for us to have fun, enjoy our friends, enjoy the company, enjoy the water, enjoy the outdoors. And try it. You're going to like it.
For many women, the thought of fishing conjures up a variety of mental images and memories. Some pleasant, like catching their first fish as a small child with their dad, using a cane pole with a red cork to catch bluegills in a farm pond, or fishing with friends on a charter boat during spring break. And then there are some things that remind us why so many women lose their fondness for the sport.
Oh, come on, it's just a piece of bait. If you're going to fish, you need to learn how to bait your own hook. What do you mean you don't know how to tie a clinch knot? I've shown you a dozen times. Here, give it to me, I'll do it. Reel, 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 keep the rod tip up, keep it up. Don't let any slack get in the line. Oh man, it got off. That was a huge fish.
Sound familiar? All too often, women feel like they just can't do anything right when it comes to fishing. After all, it is a man's sport, right? Well, nothing could be further from the truth. As a matter of fact, women hold hundreds of world records, and there are tournaments and fishing events held specifically for women anglers.
We're going to give it a little bit of juice first to get it up, and then we're going to go.
The Back to the Basics series featured charter captains and marine industry professionals who have decades of on-the-water experience, and they share their knowledge using practical examples everyone can understand.
And when you have that fish on, what you want to do is reel down to retrieve the line, and then use your hips to push the rod up.
You get the basics of tackle, bait selection and rigging, common fishing knots, proper rod technique, and lots of useful tips and tricks to make you a better angler.
Who would ever think a hook like that would ever catch a fish? But believe me, this is the hook I use at least 90% of the time.
There are segments on safety and communications. Plus, you'll see how to clean your catch of the day. And there are even downloadable recipes for delicious meals. Women have proven they can do virtually anything they want to. Here is your opportunity to enjoy fishing again or experience fishing for the very first time. Welcome to the better half of fishing.
Let's go fishing!